Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I am back again for your mid-January 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Cancer. And as you can probably see, I'm a little bit more dolled up than I was before. That's because it's my birthday on the 25th, and so I went out and did a little bit of shopping and got myself some nice earrings, sparkly earrings, and I thought, why not spruce it up? But don't worry, most likely I'll be recording again in my sweatshirt for February. Who knows, so we'll see. So anyways, let's see what we've got going on for you guys. I'm just going to roll it out here like I normally do. And I haven't been using Critter, my boytroidal agate, in the last couple of videos. I'm not sure if I'll be using it again in this one, but it depends on the messages that are coming through. It's interesting because everybody seems to have a lot on their plate. But Cancer, it looks like you've got, conflicting. The last sign that I did, I think I was Taurus, had some conflicting, or maybe it was Aries, had some conflicting also. Energy kind of, I think January, for a lot of people, I feel like there's a lot of stress and a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that are going on that people are, kind of dealing with, and this is just the energies at play. You have some really interesting stuff, like this card is where you're kind of at, and this is the card of the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is someone who has completed a lot of karma. This is someone who knows the answer through clairvoyance, through just, female intuition. If you're a guy, you may also have some clairvoyance. You may have some intuition, a knowing or a sense about things. To me, this is like a hippie type of person. This is someone who they're a medium. They're a psychic medium. They can kind of connect with plants, with stones. Someone kind of like me. This can be someone who's kind of just into that stuff or open to that stuff. You don't have to be a psychic medium, but this is you at the heart of everything. So I think Cancer, some of you have your own gifts. Some of you already kind of know how things are going, but you're watching this just to kind of confirm. I have a lot of clients that call me. They want to just kind of confirm what their own ideas are about things. She's just kind of alternative. I think of her as like a bohemian too. So some of you are kind of into herbs and, more, natural things or natural fibers. Or I don't know why I'm getting that, but like you're into the outdoors. You're really into like hiking and gardening. Cancers are like the natural nurturers. So this is you, I feel, too. But you have some secrets. There are some secrets going on. Guys and or girls, and you have females, you have some fertility stuff that's going on. Either you're looking to become pregnant or you're in like early stages of pregnancy, and your awareness is really heightened because of your pregnancy for some reason. That's coming to me. What's crossing you is just a lot on your plate, like I said. So it's strange to have this like high spiritual energy, but then at the same time to be crossed by this low, very practical, mundane crap. Like, so it's sort of just like, my feeling is like right now, you kind of feel like you're really into spiritual stuff. You're maybe getting into more YouTube videos. You may just be like really just like not even really wanting to go to your normal church. Church is not, you're not really vibing with church. And it's You just want to be more spiritual. You just want to understand the universe, and you want to be on a more spiritual path, I should say. And what's crossing you is this junk, of life. The three, earth stuff, practical matters, paying the bills, taking out the garbage, stuff like that. And it's kind of bogging you down a bit. Where you're just like, you really like to have more time to focus on things of the spiritual nature. And what's the foundation here for you guys is this guy who's riding on this creature through the woods at high speed. So the foundation is in the distant past, you were very focused. Maybe early January, you were feeling, or even before, it could be long before, you were feeling like really just this very focused, and you were concentrating. You're just feeling like you were going to get something, and you were kind of like oblivious to, this is a person who's kind of oblivious to like their surroundings. They're just going too fast through life. They need to kind of slow down and to take time to smell the roses, kind of thing. And in the past, you weren't. In the recent past, for some reason, you were waiting. There was some upset. Cancer guys, I feel like this is a girl that, this could be a Pisces female. This could also be a Scorpio female for some reason. I'm getting that. It could be also an Aquarius female that you upset. There was somebody in your life that you upset. You may not even realize how much you upset them. And it's sort of like they're still waiting for you to call. Or they're still waiting for you to make things right. Or they're still waiting for you to be there for them. And she is really upset. Cancers, females, this is you, for sure. This is feeling really lonely and feeling just like sad and feeling like overwhelmed. And this is the question of this card. How much longer do I have to wait, or shall I have to wait in order for life to become fulfilling, in order for me to feel abundance, in order for me to be happy? Like, you're waiting for your happiness ship to come in, and you may be waiting. You may still be waiting, actually. And that's funny I say that, because the next card is the waiting card. This is waiting for a guy to come back, waiting for things to change, things taking longer than expected. This is a guy possibly waiting for a girl to come back, or to wait for a girl. But it's weird because she's waiting on him and he is now waiting on her. Okay, it's a lot of waiting. It's a game of chess. Who is going to make a move? Is it going to be me, or is it going to be the other person? That's the question. And interesting because the Cancer reading, the Cancer video that I did for January is quite amusing. Like, I went back and I watched it, and I have to say, you guys kind of had a little sticky situation. So I feel like it's been played out, though. Something is played out. Something has changed in the last couple weeks. Maybe you're waiting for things to play out more. That could be it. But I feel like this is either a breakup or somebody's been upset. So, Cancer guys, you upset this girl, and now she's waiting on you. Okay? Cancer females, the other guy in your life, not a Cancer, is waiting on you. Okay? Or, for all Cancers, male and female, you're just kind of in this period of time where nobody's moving any pieces on the chess game of life. And it's just a pause. Interestingly, the action's going to come back, though. If I was directing a movie for the Cancer signs, you'd have this card, you'd have the action start up back up again, which is the sun, which is riding off into the sunset, having a kind of a glorious victory. Feeling really good. To me, this is feeling really good. This is, oh, and you like my magical scarf. I normally don't do scarves, but this is a magical scarf. Sending some magic your way. So, yeah, this is the feeling of, like, I did it. Like, you know, I made it. I got there. I got it done. This is also someone with a lot of positive energy, okay? This is expansive energy. Someone with a really good aura or just a really good vibe about them. You may be dealing, Cancers, with, you know, it's interesting because I see this a lot for Cancer men. And I don't know why I see this for Cancer men. Because Cancers are the crabs. But Cancer guys have this, they can come off as being very positive vibe. They can be moody as all hell, but when they're happy, it is like the sun is shining. And they have a tendency to be very good. They're humanitarian. They're caring and compassionate about others. So I feel like Cancer guys, you guys really have this sun energy. Cancer females, this may not be a Cancer male, although it could be. Could be some more like with Leo or Aries or Sagittarius. Just a lot. Someone who just has a lot of sun energy. The funny thing is that this person has a lot of family issues. A lot of drama going on. And it's interesting because Cancers are generally like very family oriented. Very, very much so. So if they have issues with their family, it's like that's the root of their unhappiness. Okay, so it plays the position of emotions is you got a number 2 victory card. Okay, let's see. Wow. So you actually, in this reading, you guys got 3 victory cards. 3 out of 4. There's 4 victory cards in total, which form a story, okay? So emotionally, you're feeling really good. You're feeling like you've achieved something, okay, which is awesome. You have this very bright sun energy, which means you're kind of like your energy itself. You're very energetic right now, or you soon will be. You're kind of been in this period of waiting, but it's going to pick back up. Things are going to pick back up in the next couple weeks. So yes, you got the climbing, achieving a lot through your own hard work. You got riding off into the sunset, and you got sitting at the, so to me, this is one level, and then this is the next level, okay? This person has climbed to the top of the world. This person is only on like a mountain somewhere. This is the top of the world, okay? Top of the mountain. And that's what you want, and you're getting that, and this is awesome. What's coming in from the outside is passion. So maybe you're on fire right now a little bit. You've got a little bit of passion, energy, fire energy that's kind of driving you. And the outcome is, and actually going back, you may be dealing with more than one romance, one or more romantic people. Okay, so there's 3 here. Okay, and there's fighting. There's maybe 3 people that are fighting over you, or 2 specifically that are fighting over you. One coming up from the rear and saying, "Oh no, he's mine," or "No, she's mine." There's that energy too. So a little bit of carryover from the previous reading. And then the outcome is amazing. It's the joy card. It's jumping for joy, being really, really happy. you know, you've got a lot of fire energy, despite the fact that that, you know, you're a water sign. To me, it's just been recently where you felt kind of just like really emotional, really maybe down, maybe just feeling overwhelmed and lonely. But in the future, I don't see that feeling. I feel like that feeling is going to dissipate. And I feel like you do need to focus on getting things done and taking care of business. Don't let the oil change go. Don't let the bills go. Don't let any of that stuff go. Try to just do as much as you can every day. Don't pile it up on the side by the entrance to the door. You know, that blocks your feng shui, by the way. You need to make sure all the like walkways and like entrances and exits to the door are unblocked, so there's nothing in them, okay? So that, you know, things are coming in and going out. But it feels to me really good. The last 2 weeks of January for you Cancers is awesome. I mean, to me, 3 out of 4 victory cards. 2 out of 4 victory cards is awesome. 3 out of 4 is almost a slam dunk. So, you know, my thing for you is that, you know, you just need to tap into this. If you're not feeling this way, or if you're feeling like frustrated because, you know, you've got a lot of things going on and you're just, you know, you're not feeling like you're in a good place, then definitely contact me for a reading, because I think it'd be interesting to see. This is a general reading, okay? So for those of you who are kind of stuck and need to like figure out why you're stuck and what needs to change in order to make it to become unstuck, why you can't tap into this, definitely email me. My email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com for a private reading. I feel like that would be really helpful for those of you who are not feeling this way, or who don't think that they're going to feel this way. And I'm going to pull 3 final cards for the final messages. All right. So, okay, so you've got now 3 waiting cards. 3 waiting cards. I don't know if there's more. I think this is 3 out of 3 waiting cards. You've got the waiting card here, which is waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for somebody to come back, waiting for your happiness to come in, okay? This is waiting for things to become ready, okay? Or maybe you're not ready for something. I'm feeling you're not ready on some level. Maybe you're not ready for a real relationship or commitment, or you're not ready for what somebody has to offer. You need to work on your diet. I feel like some of you are not really, you know, a lot of Cancers eat a lot of comfort food, and this is where you're really going wrong, okay? You've got to change up your diet. You've got to have fruits and vegetables. You've got to, you know, watch more cooking videos if you have to. I'm going to be developing a whole series of cooking videos, actually, so stay tuned for that. But it's just, you do need to really focus on that. So that's number 2, waiting, okay, card. And then number 3, waiting, is waiting for someone else to make a move. And because I feel like Cancers are more passive, I feel like this is you in a sense. You're just like, you're not making a move, and you're hoping that they're going to make a move, but they're not making a move, and maybe they're hoping you're going to make a move. So Cancers, guess what? It's down to you. It's up to you to make a move, basically. So you're going to have to do it. So you got those 3 waiting cards. And then, so patience is a virtue right now. Patience is a virtue, but at the same time, it's time for you to take action. Because to me, this is like this, you got the sun energy, which is a signal that it's time to take some action. It's time to really go for what you want. If you don't know what you want, go sit on a rock. You know, sit on a rock and contemplate what it is that you want. Write down your goals. Write down what you want in Mr. and Mrs. Right. Put it in a notebook somewhere. Be like, this is what I want. You know, I want her to be 5'10", and, you know, bodacious and blonde or whatever, you know. And ladies, you know, you want your hot rancher stud, you know, you want him to be John Wayne, you know, you want him to be, you know, 6'2" and a handsome devil. That's what you want, right? So, I mean, that is, you know, granted that, you know, that is what you want, but everybody's different. Everybody has their own tastes and what they're looking for in a relationship, and looks aren't everything. I'm just making a silly example. Okay, and so then the funny thing is that you've got this Two of Cups. So you've got some romance going on. You may have a romance with the Aquarius, because Aquarius had the Two of Cups in their reading as well. So you may have a romance there. I'm trying to think if somebody else got the Two of Cups. Could be a Gemini as well. I don't know why Gemini is coming to me again. Gemini's always got things going on in the romance department. You know, Libra's always got trouble in the romance department. I hate to say it, but I feel so bad for Libras. It's always like trouble in paradise with Libra. Gemini's always on the hunt, always on the make, you know, always looking for something else, something more, you know. I feel like this could be Aquarius, though. I feel strongly that this is an Aquarius. Aquarius female, Aquarius male. Tonight is your night, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You know, if you have feelings for someone, you need to tell them, okay? Because you've been waiting on it for too long. You're sitting on this, and it's not a good idea, because that person can get snatched up and not be off the market at any time, okay? And once they go off the market, especially if it's an Aquarius, once the Aquariuses go off the market, I mean, Aquariuses don't fuck around, okay? They're in it for the long haul. They commit, and when they commit, it's till death do us part, and that's it. So, you know, if you've got an Aquarius who's single, you better take advantage of that. That's all I say there. And if it's a Gemini, you know, be gentle. Geminis need a gentle touch, so be gentle. I know that you will. You Cancer guys are generally very gentle and sweet. Cancer females, you know, as far as what's going on here, I mean, this is a new romance. This is a new relationship. You have had, and this is carrying over from, I think, earlier on, if I am not mistaken. This is carrying over from January. So I feel like what has happened here, this is the story, is you have decided on one out of two. You had two potential romances or two relationships going, and you've narrowed it down to this one, because this is the one. This is longevity. This is commitment. The other one was not as much. And so the other thing is the other one has dissolved, and now she's kind of crying over it and upset, whatever. And you're looking back at the past, and you're thinking, did I do the right thing? Did I fuck it up somehow? And no, you did the right thing, because you can't sustain two relationships, okay? Unless you're like one of those like shows about having multiple partners. I don't know. It just doesn't work, okay? It just doesn't. Let's just say that. And the message for you, Cancer, I mean, to me, this is you, okay? This is especially Cancer guys. Can also be Cancer female, though, too. Even though it looks like it's a male in this image, the message for Cancer females is, as well, following your heart, okay? Letting things kind of flow and go the way they're going to go, and seeing how they play out. Going with the flow. I feel like I got a tingle on that one, so you need to go with the flow. Interestingly enough, even though Cancers generally kind of do, I feel like your eye, Cancer males, is on this prize here. And what you should be really more concerned about is your emotional health. You should be really more concerned about your surroundings. What's going on around you? What's lurking underneath this water here? It's so funny, because I never noticed this before. But there's a lot of sirens, mermaids, that are, I feel like I never saw them this way, actually. This is wild because I've seen this card a million times, millions of times. What are they saying? They are telling you, they're like taunting you. They're taunting you. And they're saying, drown in your sorrow, drown in your sorrow, drown in your sorrow. And it's pulling you down, actually. So, like, there's something that's upset you, Cancer females as well as Cancer males. And they're just saying, like, it's sort of like they're making fun, but it's sort of like just like, they're not being sensitive to the fact that you're hurting and that you are upset. And they, you know, it's like they're noticing, you know, your weakness. It's like there's a weakness. It's sort of just like, you don't like to feel this sadness. You don't like to feel that kind of sorrow. You don't like to hurt people, and you don't like to be hurt. So for them to taunt you, it's sort of just like, it's sort of like the devil in a way, okay? It's a devil in a way. It's like they're saying, like the devil would be like, just give up, you know? And they're kind of taunting you and saying, just drown in your sorrow. Just like, you know, go drink it away, or go drown in a bottle of gin or something. And that's not what you want to do. What you want to do, because the thing is, these sirens and mermaids, they're playing with you. They're manipulating you or things against you. They're manipulating your own insecurities. So for some reason, you're very insecure about, and you're vulnerable to getting hurt. You're insecure about how sensitive you are. And you're vulnerable to getting hurt a lot and deeply. And maybe people don't realize that about you. Maybe people say things to you and it hurts you and you don't say anything back. Maybe this is also from childhood, where people have said things to you and made fun of you and bullied you, and it was pretty freaking awful, and they shouldn't have done it. It's just terrible. I don't like it. But what you need to focus on is the fact that things are going to work themselves out. Things are going to calm down. You need to focus on getting your emotions in, sort of sorted out. You need to do more reading, more writing, more exercise, more swimming. Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios need to be near water. So it's like on a weekly, daily basis, go for a swim, you know? Join the Y. This should be like every day for you. Because I feel like by doing that, the water kind of helps you process. What happens is that all this water gets, all your emotions kind of get stored, and you're bottling, and it's just like eventually it's going to come out. And it's going to be negative. It's going to be like you're storing all the negative stuff. I always say Cancers is kind of like a sponge. They're just, they get all that stuff. And it's just like you need to be healed. You need healing. That's like a big thing. If you contact me and we do a session, I would recommend healing, some kind of healing that I can do with you. But also, if you have like a special Reiki person that you normally go see, I would call them up and be like, it's time for one of our monthly sessions. That would be helpful for you. Cancer guys. The message here is like, just know that if you are like going for this, you are going to get hurt and drown in the water in the process. So it's sort of like, you can't, again, going back, you can't have 2 or 3 relationships without people getting hurt. So it's like, just because you're like wanting it doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily be a good thing for you. You're trying to achieve, strangely enough, ironically enough, you're trying to achieve an emotional connection with somebody by hurting others. And in turn, it'll hurt you. So there'll be emotional disconnect from everything that you want. And so it's just you're going about it in the wrong ways. You need to stop looking at like this emotional connection as like a prize to be won. It's something that just has to naturally happen and develop between two people. And if it doesn't naturally happen and develop, then you need to break up with the person and find somebody else that it does naturally happen with. There are people out there that truly care about you, and that's the emotional connection. Someone has to like want to care about you and want to be open to it. You can't force it, and you can't expect it to always be there, because some people literally don't give a shit, and and those people are awful people, but that's just them, and you have to accept that that's how some people are. Why am I going on about this? I feel like that's the final message. I would focus on this romance. There's something there. There's something strong there. It's a strong bond. Focus on that. Definitely start to take some action. Your time is right now. It's, the last 2 weeks in January are very positive for you guys. This would be a great time to get outside, go for a run. If it's 40 below and you live in Chicago, obviously that's not going to work for you. But for everybody else, you've got the go get 'em kid cards, basically. So go get them and have a wonderful rest of your month. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments and emails. I appreciate it so much. And stay tuned. I will be doing my February reading videos probably just right around February 1st. So you should expect to see those. And I send you big hugs, big kisses, and lots of love. Take care.